and that the bacon on your breakfast plate is connected to one of the largest foreign takeovers in US food history. This is the story of Smithfield Foods. Smithfield Foods began in 1936 in the town of Smithfield, Virginia. At the time, it was a small regional pork packing business, serving nearby markets and producing traditional cured hams. For decades, Smithfield was just one of many meat processors across America. Nothing about the company suggested it would one day dominate the global pork industry. But by the late 1970s, Smithfield's leadership understood a harsh reality. In the meat business, companies either grow or disappear. In 1981, Smithfield made its first major move. The company acquired Gwaltney of Smithfield, a respected regional meat brand. This acquisition did not make national headlines. But it changed everything. Smithfield realized that buying competitors was faster and safer than competing with them. And once that strategy worked, Smithfield never stopped using it. Over the next 2 decades, Smithfield went on an aggressive acquisition spree. By the early 2000s, the company had acquired nearly 40 businesses. Some of the most important were Eckrich, Farmland Foods, and John Morrell. Each acquisition expanded Smithfield's reach and eliminated competition. But more importantly, these deals allowed Smithfield to control every step of the process. From raising hogs, to slaughter, to packaging, to distribution. Smithfield was no longer just a food company. It was becoming a system. By the mid-2000s, Smithfield owned massive hog farms and the largest pork processing plants in the world. Its Tar Heel, North Carolina facility became the biggest pork processing plant on Earth. Capable of processing tens of thousands of hogs every single day. At this point, Smithfield had become the largest pork producer in the world. And that is when global interest intensified. Especially from China. In 2013, Smithfield Foods agreed to be acquired by Shuanghui International. The deal was valued at $4.7 billion. It became the largest Chinese acquisition of an American company at the time. Smithfield shareholders overwhelmingly approved the sale. The company promised American jobs would stay. Food safety standards would remain unchanged. And Smithfield would continue operating as an American company. But ownership had changed. Smithfield was now controlled by a global meat conglomerate later known as WH Group. Under new ownership, Smithfield gained direct access to the world's largest pork market. American pork flowed to China. Capital flowed back to the United States. For more than a decade, Smithfield operated quietly as a private subsidiary. Global, profitable, and largely out of public view. Then, in 2025, Smithfield returned to US public markets. But this was not the same company that once operated out of a small Virginia town. This Smithfield was vertically integrated, global, and backed by foreign ownership. And here is the key point. Smithfield Foods did not become powerful because of one Chinese acquisition. It became powerful because of decades of quiet consolidation. The 2013 deal was not the beginning. It was the final piece. Smithfield built the machine first. Someone else simply bought the keys.